That's ridiculous, but okay, hey, we're doing it.
Okay. Hi. Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome to Cool Couch Cinema. We're here with Christopher.
Hey!
He lives here now. In the television box.
Ooh.
Or whatever box you're watching this in.
I want televisions to be triangle shaped. Like, I just want them to start filming shit in the shape of a triangle. How wild would that? Like, that was the future.
That was
like,
Quibi's biggest failure, dude. They were so stuck on that rectangle. And it's
I
like,
know.
No, triangles, damn it. That's what the people want.
Alright, so we aren't watching anything in triangles. We are watching Dark. And we're here to talk about episodes 3 and 4. Heather just jammed out. 3 and 4, yeah. Just jammed out.
I juiced it out.
Episodes 1 and 2, and we're about halfway through, so you got this, Heather. You got this.
Okay, so episodes 3 and 4. Do I look crazy
Yeah,
yet?
you do. I was like, what happened to your hair?
So 3 and 4. Alternate world Marta is in the 1800s with our group of children and grown Jonas. I like how he's just hanging out with them. It's cute.
He's got no friends.
I know.
These are his only friends.
She has a cute little talk with Bart where he explains to her that Adam is actually Jonas. Bart and Jonas get into a... No, wait, sorry. She tells him that he is Adam. My bad. Got him mixed up. All I know is they fight. And it's the exact same fight that they had in a previous season. Like, the punching and everything. That's literally what it was. Except Jonas, as a grown man, had no problem with punching a child.
Also, fuck Bartosz.
Yeah, no, fuck Bartosz, seriously. So, Jonas, in the alternate world with Marta, is trying to explain to her, like, what is happening with the world and stuff and like their timeline, and she is explained to and told that like no matter like in Jonas's world the apocalypse happened, it also happens in her world, and it's one of those things that's just it's going to happen no matter what. She wants to see, this is where I keep getting mixed up because I remember what happens but I only remember some things. Jonas introduces her to herself, the grown version of herself, and she explains everything that's supposed to be happening. And this is after he had taken her to her future world where it's just like a desert wasteland, pretty much. So she's forced pretty much like he was to believe that this is happening, and like she's given a choice, which isn't really a choice at all. She either does it and she could potentially help her world, or she doesn't do it and the world just dies. So she gets stuck doing that. The cleft lip trio, that's their serial killer name, by the way. They are still going around killing people. He kills Bernard. Bernard, whose dad was he again? Helge's dad.
The owner of the power plant.
Right.
After doing him a solid too, which...
Yeah, I know, that was
rude.
fucking weird.
I mean, he let him run the power plant for like X amount of years and be alive for like 30 years at least.
Gosh. I'm like all fucked up. Hannah, in this alternate world, discovers that Ulrich is cheating on her in the same way that Katarina had figured it out in the other world, by smelling another woman.
Damn those women in their olfactory.
Yeah. I mean, just their sense of smell is wild, because they can pinpoint, like, that's another woman.
And
that's another fucking woman.
And hair, like a single strand of hair. Like,
that's
damn.
Wild. I find hair on myself all the time, and I know it's not mine, and I don't know whose fucking hair it is. Like, this could be anyone.
Yeah, you just come up, punch straight in the face. I know.
Like, especially because, like, Ulrich is still
smelled somebody.
Yeah. Who was that smell?
Yeah, you know.
Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know. I think my favorite thing about this season 2, or this episode's, at least one of these, is the one where Ulrich is giving the briefing about his brother.
Just
sobbing.
Yeah.
Like the worst. Worse.
That is a thing that happens. They discover a child's body. It falls out of the nothingness split in the time traveling world.
That sounds like
like
real life.
I was like, that's some kind of feminist poetry book about vaginas.
My vagina has a brain.
It is a slit to nothingness.
Oh my god.
Where a child falls out.
Yeah.
It's the story of my life. But on this child, they find all the stuff that Mads had pretty much, but they don't really have. They think that it can't be him. It's the same thing that happened in the previous or in the other world where it's like, yeah, all this stuff leads to Mads, but it doesn't make sense because they don't understand the whole time travel thing yet. In the real world, Jonas. See, I'm having a hard time deciphering the two. In Jonas's world, just a few days after the apocalypse, Peter and Elizabeth are still trying to find Charlotte and Francisca, who obviously were not there when the explosion happened because they were down in like the bunker. They go to Jonas's house looking for stuff, and young Noah shows up and is like, Elizabeth, when your dad dies, I'll take care of you. It's very strange and unsettling, and I'd be into it too.
Yeah, I know. It's like, God, I wish you used that pickup line.
Yeah. And then he just like, I don't even know. His entrance like pulls down the hood, like, look, I'm staying in the caves, and then the whole whatever puts the hood back on and like slowly turns around and walks out. Like I would be very unsettled by that, but she's just like, all right, dude, I'll have your baby. It's a strange thing. Anyway, Tana House's great-grandfather, that's who we decided, in the 1800s.
One of them.
Yeah. He is killed by the cleft lip killers.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Did you talk about how we discovered who Charlotte's parents are? Or is that episode?
No, we talked about that.
That happened a long time ago.
I keep thinking about it all the time. It just
Yeah.
it keeps me up.
But I mean, to add to that, Charlotte is in the 2050s with grown Elizabeth because she had done the switch before the world exploded and stuff. So that's currently where she is. She's just, and I think you only really see her in that one scene where it's like, this is where I am now, blah, blah, blah. Marta, other time traveling world, Marta.
Bangs Marta.
Yeah.
What?
Bangs Marta.
Yeah, Bangs Martha. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were trying to finish my thought where I said Jonas bangs Martha. That's what I was getting at. And I was like, damn, dude, I didn't even get to that point yet, and you were already speaking for me? That's sick.
No, I just thought it was easy for you to remember.
Bangs Martha is still doing work for Adam while she's doing all these weird tasks for Adam. Her and Jonas do end up banging, but it's before she started doing all that stuff for him. It's like in her world in desert wasteland, she tries climbing this big hill and can only make it up like a few steps, and then he's like, trust me, I've been here before. I know what's going on. They share a moment, they kiss, they bang again, and then she's pregnant.
Yeah. With
this baby, and they figure out that is the origin of the family tree.
The knot.
Yeah.
The knot, if you will.
So, and I think they answer who the child is too in that same episode.
Mm-hmm.
Cleft-lipped killer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So he is the beginning and ending of everything, which is what I've wanted someone to tell me my entire life.
The beginning, the middle, and the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What up?
What up?
I think that was pretty good synopsis of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Considering you did it twice.
I did it twice. I did 4 episodes at once.
Christopher, funny jokes, sayings, questions, concerns. Do you want to speak to a manager?
No, I never do.
Never wanted to in my life.
Never wanted to in my life. I hate talking to you.
I don't even count as a manager.
The 3. Like, the thing that threw me off the most was, like, calling Jonas Adam and Martha Eve. because I got all wrapped up in this whole idea of like, because one of the things that Adam and Eve are they're also exiles. Like, they are expelled from the garden. Mm-hmm. And then, like, the whole purpose of the Bible is, like, this is, like, the origin of history. And, like, that's just what it is. That's what
like it's the Christian Bible.
Yeah, that's what it's trying to, like, produce. It's saying, like, hey, this is how history started.
It was a joke.
Yeah. But as we know, it's not. But, like, so with the children, and also when the homie goes back and gets Tannhaus the, like, approval to get the power plant made, that's when I started like, oh, okay, like he is ensuring, he's going like hard Jonas, like he's got to make sure that he exists too as well. So that's what he's doing, everything he's got to do to like make sure he exists. And then I'm also trying to figure out like why isn't like why, like, well, I mean, obviously we're gonna find out like why isn't Adam like, you know, like, why ain't he spanking his kid, man? Spare the rod, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, this dude's messing all your game up. You got to get in there. I'm also interested to see how, like, which I'm interested in Charlotte's ending. Like, I don't think she's gonna like come up and like save the day, so to speak. But like, I'm really excited to see like just her arc and how she's gonna come out.
Yeah.
What episode are we on?
We're about to start 5 and 6.
Oh my god! So the next week we're done?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I was honestly thinking like we should just watch episode 7 next week and then the week after do 8, spread it out one more week. Because the fact that this is going to be over by next week is just like is very strange to me because I don't want it to be over.
Yeah. Well, it'll end regardless.
Yeah.
But I know that the thing is once you watch episode 7, I know 100% you'll want to watch episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, of course. I mean, like, that's why we started doing it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Because I felt like it was enough to give you peace in the taste. And then, like, okay, no. We won't binge watch this.
Like, all right, fine.
So, yeah.
There are little interesting things in, like, in Marta's world. Like I said, I think both of you mentioned that, like, I think they just flipped the image, correct? Mm-hmm. Because, you know, the bunker's flipped. Like, wedding rings are on right hands.
Chris actually mentioned the scars switch.
Yeah.
If you pay attention.
And and then also little things of the trans sex worker in that world hasn't, like, whatever has, like, inspired them to, like, you know, be their full potential in Jonas's world, like, hasn't happened.
Yeah. And
it's just like, oh, like, just little things like that. And, like, yeah, with the homie missing his arm, it's like, what is it, man? Like, I think that's like the, you know, kind of the beautiful thing about like It's a Wonderful Life, where it is like, you know, you are important. If one thing is off, like the whole world is different, and it's just like that. Just kind of like, you know, hey, remind yourselves, people, remember that. Like, that's important. Like, you know, everybody's important, baby. You know, like it's just like, oh man,
you're part of the stew.
You're part of the stew, baby. you're the bone. All right, you get a bone, get some stew going. Hey, get over here. Yeah, you're important. That's all I got.
It's like me, I'm important.
Yeah, Patron is important.
Yeah, you're important. Yeah, you're special, and I love you.
This wouldn't exist without him right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a few questions, as always.
Okay.
I guess I'll start with the first thing I wrote. Favorite thing about this season?
Not gonna lie to you. 1888 gear. They're fit.
That's fair.
Yeah. Adult Jonas, particularly. Just because I don't know, I still feel like he's very almost insecure. But he also feels like he knows what he needs to do. And it's very strange to see those like conflicting personality traits in him. I really enjoy the few days after the apocalypse, how you're just following like Elizabeth and Peter. I really do like that because, like I mentioned, last week, like I love Peter. It took me a little bit, but I actually do really like him, and I like seeing how he is dealing with the loss of his wife and his daughter.
Yeah, and
like still trying to help his youngest daughter and like keep her safe and stuff.
That they swung for the fences, really. Really high concept, like not really afraid to like lose the audience by throwing in this like added dimension, and to really like to highlight the story and trying to show. Because the thing I keep thinking about the most is like the way that like string theory works is that like there are complete versions where like no time craziness has happened. and it's just been like a normal world, and then all of a sudden there's just a branch that becomes this, and I'm interested to see that, like, are they going to say that, like, like the best thing about life and nature, that there are no like mistakes. Things are here. All things are here for like a reason. And that's what I like to see. I'm hopefully that they're going to tie that in together, because it's like, I don't think this is something that the group can get out of. Mm-hmm. I think it is just something that they are meant to experience every, 33 time years or whatever.
Yeah.
And they kind of like, at the end of it, I won't say that the end is going to be like the real time travel is the friends we made along the way. But I think it's more about like how, like, I think this is kind of the main core in like time travel, where it's like, even though something's going to happen, just because you're like not doing something doesn't make it better. Like, you like being an active participant, having agency is like very important. And that's the most thing I've liked throughout the series, and with them, just like, because when Marta shows up after other Marta's shot, that's shitting the bed potential right there on any story. And the fact that they've been able to like hold it together, it's just like, damn, man, like, like, take lessons, everybody, like, like it's clearly not that hard, like Wonder Woman, yeah, like it's not that hard, guys. Like, you got 3 people working on that damn thing. What the hell happened?
Good. Okay. Team Jonas or Team Marta?
Jonas, 100%.
I
don't trust anyone with bangs that looks that fucking good.
For like 50
Yeah, no, it
years
drives me crazy. I've had bangs so many times, and not once has my hair looked that good. Throughout, like, time traveling, through, like, death, like, all that kind of stuff. Like, she can be covered in fucking dirt, but those bangs, dude, they don't quit. I don't trust her. She's a witch.
Yeah, boom. I'd like to go with I'm Team Marta, because one, her wardrobe.
She's a beautiful girl.
That flowy dress. Yeah, so I don't like either of you.
Oh my god! First of all, way to just assume we associate ourselves with women. Like.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take that charge. I'll be a bastion of hate. Yeah, I assumed you genders. Yeah.
You did.
Marta's clothes.
I did. Her outfits were fucking cute.
And also, I think she has more of like we don't like. I can't remember if we have seen what her like inciting incident is, because I think it is just the apocalypse. But like for Jonas, it's like so much more. Mm-hmm. He's got to like make sure his dad gets to the past, and like make sure he doesn't like bring his dad back to the future. He's got like a lot of stuff he has to do. But like Martha's is just like boom. All of a sudden I'm hanging out with my homies. A body fell through like the nothingness slit in the apocalypse. Now I gotta like figure things out.
I do feel like she is. I don't know the right term. I guess mature in her thought process and stuff compared to how Jonas was, because he was in a very sensitive state when all this happened to him, because like his dad died.
Yeah, like I said, he's got a lot. Like,
and I think that's why I appreciate Jonas more, to be honest. But I do feel like she has more of an adult view on the situation than he does. She also has all this extra help because he is helping her with it, and like he had it, but at the same time, like, no one fully explained it to him.
Like you said, and like that's the one thing that like I hope will like make sense, is that like why is there like half talk in time travel? Like, just be like, hey, I need you to go here and do this. Just like say it, like, like like I'm not bullshitting. Like, if you don't do it, it's not gonna go good. But you have to do it, or you gotta be like, no, I gotta like look like a ball sack and trick you to go like shoot your girlfriend.
I think it's just like nobody knows what the real answers are, and you can't just be like, yo, you gotta go shoot Marta and just be chill with it. Like, just go fucking do it. Like you gotta be like, I have to go back as like an evil man and shoot this woman so that he can be like, feel that pain.
Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That's gonna get us moving.
Okay, so we haven't seen alternate dimension Claudia yet. Do you think we will? Because this world does differ. Like,
I think we will, because she did tell like adult Claudia, witch Claudia, had told Jonas at one point, I've seen worlds where you were never born.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, like, she has been there.
But I mean, just like...
In that world?
I mean, yeah, does she exist in this world?
I'm trying to figure that out now that I think
I don't feel like she does. I feel like it's just that Claudia.
But this is the thing. I don't know how much... Because it's like, I'm trying to think. I was like, we don't even know... We don't know who Regina's father is, correct?
Right.
No.
It's kind of hinted that it could be Tronti, but it's never, like, actually spoken because she never told anyone.
Right.
I think it's just, like, kind of assumed because she'd been having that affair with him for so long.
Yeah, now I'm getting like all wrapped up. I'm like, what are women's rights in that world? Like, I don't know. Like, how does that work? What's going on? Like, I don't know. I'll be interested to see. That is a very good question.
Yeah.
Because I was just because I just go with that because she's traipsing around.
That's just what I
whatever.
assumed.
Yeah,
like,
but
she was going there and like she's like, you know what, my daughter's gonna exist in this world too. Except she does die. Like in that world, she had already died.
Or it's just like a shitty Claudia. She's like a drug addict.
Yeah.
Like, she thinks she's time traveling. Like, hey man, I'm from the 80s. Like, oh, get away from me. Like,
But not in this world.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last question. Who is Egon and Hannah's baby?
I've been thinking about that all day. I mean, like ever since that last episode, because I thought it was the cleft lip trio.
Yeah, no,
and
I
then
thought
they were like,
that's
wrong,
what it was, too.
dude. But
Well, I still think it could be like a no, because that's in the Jonas's world. So I don't know actually, because I thought it was the cleft lip killers for so long too. I just never. And then part of me was like, well, maybe it's just like a different version of Jonas, but I keep forgetting that this is Jonas's world where it happens and not Marta's. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
yeah, I don't know. Best guess probably would be what's it? Tana House, the one we have, like glasses. Yeah, the guy who makes it because like
Maybe that's
because he does
okay.
because the blind guy dies.
Helge's Bernard's.
Bernard's. Okay, I was
And
like Egon.
the mean lady. The mean Christian
Claudia
lady.
is okay. No. I got it. It's just those old folks. They all look the same to me.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be that. I mean, they obviously didn't have to, but like going into like that past, the other Marta bangs Martha's world's past, and just to see how like shitty everyone else is in that time too. It's like they were probably just like, now we're gonna just skip that and don't worry about it. It's rough, but yeah.
No idea?
Yeah, like I said, no idea. I have no idea. Because like I said, I thought it was...
I forgot about it, to be honest, because Hannah's very forgettable for me.
You watch your mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Got no room for redemption arcs, huh? All right.
Not for her.
All right, I don't have anything else, so we can eat soup, watch Dark, and deal with our feelings of being very, very close to finishing
Let's do it.
Yeah, I was going to suggest like a palate cleanse is like we do like show, movie, show.
Oh.
We could do that.
Yeah, because that way, it's just jumping right. It's like, it's like a book. When you finish a book, you're lost. You just wander around the house trying to look for stuff to do. And you're just like, oh, I just want to...
Where are my character friends?
yeah, where do they go?
We're going to have to wait until, like, July to watch the movie that I want to watch.
Ooh, what's the movie?
The Green Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is a Corona! I remember that trailer. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. And then they're like, nah, dude. You're never going to see that movie.
There's a virus. Americans suck.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
We hinted at peenies in that movie, but you can't fucking see it yet.
Yeah, like,
Oh, man.
All right, well, thank
Give me
you.
a dick.
Agreed.
Yeah, give us a dig, a like, and a subscribe. Let us know if there's a movie you think we should watch to cleanse our dark palate.
Mm-hmm.
I can't ever cleanse you.
Yeah, you can try.
I don't want to watch Donnie Darko or The Butterfly Effect. I will say that right now.
I was trying to work in my
I know.
butterfly
Oh,
Ashton
she doesn't know
Kutcher.
that there are sequels to The Butterfly. She only said the first one.
We're gonna get
third one?
We gotta get out of here. I love you all.